Champs and Chimps on Sunshine Tour Weekly this week. We meet our jungle VIP in his natural habitat of Nelspruit. King of the swingers at the recent Sunshine Tour Q School, Thriston Lawrence, winding down in the wilds.
I'm from the bush. I'm in Nelspruit. It's quite close to the Kruger National Park. So yesterday I went to the Kruger National Park, just drove around. And it's quite enjoyable for me. I love being in the bush, like I said. It's more like a meditation for me. It keeps my mind off the golf.
He's a lucky lad to live in a great part of the world. As well as Kruger, the renowned and inspirational chimpanzee Eden is right on the doorstep.
So Chimp Eden is quite international known. Jane Goodall, who started as Chimp Eden. And it's good to see that people actually care about the abused animals. And it was quite interesting to see all the chimps' personalities. You know, all of them are different and they're a lot like human beings. So it was actually quite nice to see how they react to people when people actually look at them. And yeah, it was quite fun.
He's getting used to people looking at him. Then again, I guess people have seen him taking big steps at Nelspruit for many a year.
I was born in Kempton Park, but since I can remember, I was in Nelspruit. From the age of 10, my parents bought the pro shop at Nelspruit Golf Club, so that's where I started. Nelspruit obviously created a lot of opportunities for me. They gave me, playing rights there. I can play whenever I wanted to, and obviously my parents being there helped a lot. My father was also the teaching professional there, and he taught me for the last 10 years. So it was a great opportunity for me, and that's where I started, and I'm very thankful for the golf course, for everything that they've done for me.
Yes, all his teenage years were spent honing his game at the course, so it's a place for which he has a great affection.
It's a fun golf course. It's obviously not a championship golf course, but it's good for me to practice at. There's not a lot of practice facilities, but I enjoy playing the golf course. From a young age, I've always loved playing. And it's good, obviously because it's short, it's good to test your short game and just a fun golf course.
Tristan was quickly showing his talents on the amateur circuit. At the age of 16 and 2 months, he had a place in the history books.
The 2013 Sunlam Amateur Championship, what a great feeling. To be the youngest winner was unbelievable. At that time, I never thought that I will actually win that championship. But that just changed a lot of things for me. It opened so many doors and gave me the confidence and that belief that I can be a good golfer and I can win more. Good moments as a junior. I started, playing the SA Boys under 12s. That was my first big, junior event. Managed to finish second there. And then obviously I was the youngest under 23 IPT player from Mpumalanga. I was 15 years old. So it was also a big moment for me. And then winning the SA Boys under 14s of 18 shots was also a good moment for me as a junior. The amateur scene now is so strong. I mean, when I played the amateur scene, the winning scores were around 14 to 18 under par. Now you see them 21, 20, even the SA Stroke play this year was 27 under par. So it's unbelievably strong, and there's a lot of international players playing in South Africa as well. So it's good to see the amateur scene being so strong.
He won the SA Amateur 2 years in a row, as well as the Lytham Trophy, and opted to turn professional, aged just 17.
When I turned pro, I sort of lost all the belief I had and the confidence, so I'm starting to regain that. I'm seeing a doctor, Dr. Yanni Botha, who's helping with my mental game. So that's improved a lot. And I moved from my father to a coach called Peter Berman. He's a nicer. So I sort of just, changed the whole mindset of the game and changed a few things. But mentally I'm working very hard on it, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, this game, and it's finding yourself as a golfer. But I'm definitely seeing, good things coming through.
Thriston doesn't model himself on any one player, but he'd love to ape the strong points of others' games.
I'll probably take Rory McIlroy's driving, but I believe I can be as good as him. And then Tiger Woods' putting. I mean, his putting is unbelievable. The way he managed himself to calm himself down in pressure situations when he's on the green. So that's probably someone I would take as a putter. Yeah, and then iron shots, probably Henrik Stenson. When he gets it going, like we saw at the Open, he just flags everything, even with a 3-iron into the wind. So he's quite a steady iron player, so I'll probably take him as an iron player.
21-year-old Tristan clearly has plenty of years ahead of him. He's been, and expects to be, learning all the time.
Firstly, to accept that you fail more than you win. That's one thing to realise, and then the travelling involved with it. We're away from home 8-9 months of the year, so that's obviously being out of your comfort zone. So that's two big things that's very crucial, to accept that you have to travel and you have to be away from your home and have to be away from your comfort zone.
That double-edged sword of travelling. He's already racked up plenty of experience and plenty of air miles.
As a professional, what we enjoy the most is, or what I enjoy the most, is to travel a lot. You see so many different countries and meet so many different people, so that's quite fun, I must say.
There'll be more travel to come, of course, but immediate plans can centre on the Sunshine Tour after weathering the demands of qualifying school.
Q school on any tour is quite tough. It's a mentally draining week. It's 5 long days. Obviously we had delays. It's obviously the most important week of the year because that gives you the playing rights for the following year. So it's a very tough week, but I managed to stay patient and I just enjoyed it and managed to pull it through.
At Rand Park, he went into the 5th and final round, 6 strokes off the leaders, but soon got the bit between his teeth.
The 4-4, I didn't need a good chip in the par 5 and managed to make a long putt for birdie, and that gave me momentum through the round. And then coming down the stretch, I saw I had a one-shot lead going down 18. It's quite a tough hole. It's usually a par 5 for the members. They made it into a par 4 and it's quite a crucial tee shot. So I managed to hit the fairway and then at about 196 metres to the flag. Normally a 7 or a 6 iron, but I had so much adrenaline in me and was quite pumped. So I managed to pull an 8 iron and just hit it as hard as I can and managed to find the middle of the green and then had a long birdie putt. I was quite nervy, to be honest, but 2 putted to claim the victory.
A closing 65, and acknowledgement of how he'd grown by dealing with adversity on Europe's Challenge Tour.
Last year was quite a tough year for me. I went over to Europe for 6 months, struggled there and then came back, played 6 events on the Sunshine Tour and also struggled. Obviously claiming the Sunshine Tour Q School victory gives me a whole year to plan, and I decided to stick in South Africa and play over here, and I'm just so excited. I'm going to try and win as much as possible, obviously, but just can't wait.
Thriston Lawrence has crossed many a bridge already. It's hard to believe he's still only 21, now to come of age.